Baby, I'm sending you the link so that you check if you can hear me in the mic. You can, when I speak, you can hear through the mic in the broadcast. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Okay, so you see this part when you come here is the lobby. It's visible. You can hear, right? Okay, so on the legends page, here's where you choose the legend you want. I'm going to use Bloodhound and show you how his abilities work. So I'm going live now. Then you can see I'm going in the practice. Then you can see quickly.
It comes after sometimes.
So right here, right? Okay, so on the legends page, here's where you choose the legend you want. Okay, so here you run, like when you see a hill and you want to slide through it, you just run and then you press O to slide. You can jump and still press O again to slide again. And then these are the shields. The white one is the lowest of all. The more you go up, the blue is it's a bit stronger. Purple is level 3. It's more stronger. Gold is also stronger. And then the last one is the powerful one, is the red one. So you move through the shields as you go. And then you need a helmet. So this is the helmet. You press box to equip it. And then the backpacks also start small. So you need a big backpack so that you can take a lot of stuff inside it. So I'm going to take the gold one, and then this is a knockdown shield. If you are dying, you can use it to protect yourself. So you need a knockdown shield as well. So when it comes to the guns, there's a lot of ranges of guns. So you need to find the one that you are comfortable with using. So I'm going to go for a flatline. And then there's a secondary weapon. You can have 2 guns. So this is the flatline, and then I have a pistol, but I'm going to change the pistol now for something else. Let's say R99. So I hold box and I change it. So now it comes to the parts. The parts, you see down my screen here where the gun is located, there's some parts there. So you need to look for those parts. So here these are the optics. You can either use this one. It's a mid-range. It can zoom far. Yeah, and then we have close range. This is a close range. You see, when I change the close range, it really doesn't zoom because it's a close range optics. So there's another close range optics, but it can zoom in a bit. You see. And then when you have the optics, my bullets are out, so now I take some bullets. The flatline uses heavy ammo, so this is heavy ammo. And then I need an extended heavy mag. This one, you see, it looks like what needs to be placed in the gun there, down there. So when I take it, it's going to go there. You see now, my gun has it now. So there's a standard stock. These are the standard stocks. The one that looks like it goes on the shoulder. You press to hold it in, and then this is the last one, the anvil receiver you were looking for earlier on. It goes in. So now the gun is fully set. It can still operate without those things though. And then when it comes to the legends, every legend has what they can do. So this is Bloodhound. He can scan for enemies. So when he scans, he can scan for enemies. I'm going to change that. character to show you. Is that what? It's ringing. Okay. So. Oh, I'll call him back. Okay, so now I'm going into a game so that you can see how it is. So I'm just going to a normal trios, and then I'll go with so now I'm coming to play actual, like I'm going online to play with other guys. So when it starts, you can see everyone is choosing their character. So you choose your character. So so we are three in the team. I have two friends fighting with me here. You see someone in my group says we must land here. Another person says we must land here. So we have to agree where we need to land. So we are already going in this place. So your players in your team, you have to see their names on their head. Like this guy running here is your player, so that you know. And this Loba in this room is my player. So you take the gun. So you just, when you land, you look for loot as fast as you can, so that you can start fighting at least. You see there's a backpack. I took the backpack. There's a shield cell. It's for your shields. But you see we all have, if you check on the players, the three players, there's only one person who has the blue shield. That is the other lady. So that's how the game starts. You can get stuff like that. So now I'm scanning. You see there's an enemy. The character I'm using can scan for enemies. So now I ping so that my friends will know that the enemies are here. When you tap on the R1, that means you saw an enemy, so that your friends will come and help you. The person is down here. You see, when I'm down, my friends are coming to help me. You see, they are fighting, but I'm down. The other teammate is still up there. I think she's still looting. So this one will come and revive me when she's done with all she's doing. So she's coming to revive me now. You see, so she's reviving me because I didn't have a good gun and I was taken out. So now that I'm up, you see my health is down and my shields is down, so I have to fill them up. So she just pinged a med kit for me. She gave me a med kit to heal. So now I'm healing. You see, the other lady is, the other person is fighting some people that side. That's why I can hear her talking. So now I'm changing for a good gun. There's a good shield in this. This is the dead box of the person that killed me because my teammate came to kill her. So I also came to loot what she had in the box as well. She had some stuff. Now I'm recharging my shields now. So recharge the shields.
I'm going there. Reloading. Look out, enemy kill. Hold up.
You see, I just took the optics here for a gun.
Taking fire. Taking fire.
Okay,
Crashing and burning.
they are fighting here, so I'm going to help them.
Haven't that hard? I'm down.
I need to go and help them because they are dying. So now I'm using my ultimate, that's why. He died. So if everyone in your squad dies, there will be no one to recover us anymore. Then the game ends. Then you have to go in again. So it's basically that's how it is. So when it comes to the characters, everyone has their ability. I'll show you now. Okay, this one that I have is called Bloodhound. So what he does is he's able to scan for enemies to know where their location are, because the map is big. So when you are in an area like this, you need to know where your enemies are. So if I scan, you see, it shows you through here that there's an enemy here. So even if the person is inside the wall, you can see the person and then know how to approach them. You see. And then his ultimate works like this. He goes into a beast mode and then he can run fast. So I'm coming to charge the ultimate, but the ultimate actually loads with time. If you check down there, it loads with time, but this helps it to load faster. So now if I need to use the ultimate, I press both L1 and R1, the one in the middle of my screen, down the middle of my screen. So if I press both of them together,
Calling upon nature's strength.
yeah, you see he's in a beast mode now. So now he sees all the enemies as red. You can see these guys are all turned into red. So you know where your enemies are. And then he can also run very fast. You can see that he runs very fast in this mode. That is the beast mode. So he runs very fast. So when it's done, when it's finished, he can see things clear again as you can normally see. So now it's finished. So now I go to the next legend. The next legend. Okay, Caustic. Caustic is the next legend. What he does is he uses gases.
Gas trap deployed.
The gases affect.
I still see everything.
It affects everyone who walks through it, and they die gradually. So he puts traps of gases.
Gas trap.
That is Caustic. It's like a scientist. So it's passive. That's what he does by putting those gas tanks. And then every character has a passive and then an ultimate. So the ultimate also, his ultimate works like this. I'll show you now. So his ultimate, he press both the R1 and the L1 like the other one, and then he brings out a gas like this. And then when you put it in an area, it explodes. You see? So every enemy in this area, apart from you, you can walk through it. Everyone in this area will be dying gradually unless they run out of it. That is Caustic's abilities. So now we go to Gibraltar. So Gibraltar is like a shield aspect. He has a shield when he's aiming to protect his face from getting shot. And then his passive, he can put down a protective shield like this. You see, so for his teammates and himself, when they are inside it and they shoot, it will not affect them. So he can come out and still shoot and go back and hide in it. And then when it comes to his ultimate, what he can do with his ultimate, he brings down airstrikes. So the airstrikes, if I want to deploy the airstrikes, I press the same thing, and then I aim where my enemies are, and then I place it in. You see? So now the airstrikes are coming now. So it basically hits everyone in that region. So, and there is Mirage. Mirage is like he can send multiple of himself out, like a decoy. Like
Bamboozles for the foozles. Yeah, I said it.
one, you'll be shooting at him, but it's a decoy. That's what he does. He sends out decoys, multiples of himself, so that you can spot the real him. And his ultimate works like this. If there is like a battle and you need to get lost in the mist, you just press it,
Keeps on clock.
and then you see he brings out a lot of himself. You don't know which one is him to shoot at before you realize the real one is shooting at you already, and you are still trying to figure out which one is the real one. That is how Mirage works. And then the lady you were using, Bangalore. Yeah, this is how her own works. If maybe she's a military expert, so she can bring out gases like this.
Having smoke.
If maybe she's getting shot, she can save her squad by blurring the vision of all the enemies, and then they can escape and go and heal up if they need to heal up. You see? So you can throw these smokes to blur the vision, and then they can escape. That is Bangalore. And then her ultimate works as this. She also brings out airstrikes, but it doesn't fall faster like Gibraltar's airstrikes. So that is her airstrike.
Okay, Miss knocking at the door.
Lock shot.
You see, the airstrikes are falling. When you hear that crack sound like a broken glass, it means the shield of the person is. That means you damaged his shield. And then there is Lifeline. She's like a nurse basically. So what she does is she brings out this drone.
Patch me up, Doc.
If a squad is injured and you come close to it, it heals you up. She's like a nurse, like a medic. And then her ultimate, she brings out care packages to help the team. So now she can bring, when her ultimate is loaded, she can call a care package. You see the care package is coming down. So you find supplies when you open it. There's a body shield here.
Level 2.
There's a knockdown shield.
here. Level 2.
There's a finish kit. What a finish kit does it can shield up. It can fill up your shields and your health at once. And this is the big shield battery. It fills your shield completely. So you can take the shield out of it, and then you see now I've changed to blue shield now. So the guns are different. There's a bow check. This is a bow check. It throws like bows. It's like an arrow, sort of. And then there's Octane. Load shed is coming on my side, so in case I disconnect. Octane is like he can run fast on his.
It's go time.
You see, he can run fast when he's putting those injections on the head. It makes him to run fast. And the more he runs fast, it takes his health. So he also has an ability that his health gets filled up as he walks, as time goes. And then his ultimate is this jump pad. You can put this jump pad, and then he runs, and then it tosses him up. But once you put the jump pad down, everyone can use it, even your enemies can use it as well. So it's just to boost you to go up. that is Octane. And then there is Valkyrie. Valkyrie is like she can.
Wings up.
She has this thing at her back that allows her to fly up. So when it finishes, she comes back down, and then it takes time to fill up again. So instead of climbing this, when you are using Valkyrie, you can just tap double X and she flies up. And this is how her ultimate works.
Alert 5, ready to scorch for bird.
She can go up and fly to another location and still scan enemies in the air.
Go for bird.
You see, she flies up, and then when coming down, she can go to another location, and while she's going, she can still scan enemies in the air. So she can fly. So all the characters have their own abilities. This is Pathfinder. He can grapple. You see, with that thing he grapples, and then he can make zip lines.